Hello everyone and welcome to part 5 of my learning Japanese study session. I hope everyone has had a wonderful day. I recently got my exam results. I went back to college. I'm a person of self-improvement, I'm doing university, but I'm also doing college. Also just trying to, beef up my grades, make my resume look better than I possibly can, and I found out recently that I got the highest grades, A pluses, just beneath an A star. So I suppose it's like about as high as you're gonna get before hitting an A star. So I'm super psyched. I wonder if anybody else recently has received some more exam results. We've got Detective Bamboo this side looking very sinister. Detective Bamboo, she's gonna be mad at you if you failed your exams. So hopefully you haven't failed your exams. I'm just hoping she's wonderful, really. We are on to part 5 of our learning Japanese, but so I thought I'd keep it as it's a lot more of a learning video. I'd do a little bit like on exams. So yeah, hopefully you all you passed your exams and you're now moving on to brighter things, better things. Hopefully that being the case. Say my resume is going to look even sweeter now. No, I've got really good grades, and once I get my degree sorted out very soon, as I'm a full-time university student personally doing cybersecurity, that my resume is going to look super beefy, and you'll hopefully get all the job that you want. Hopefully you'll get the job that you really want. I really hope that you get it. It's all about progression, and in life you want to keep progressing and achieve all your goals, and I really hope that you achieve your goals. Just take the days as they come. You've got plenty of time to do stuff. You want to go out there and get your stuff done. Don't press yourself. Don't bring yourself down. It's all about just being good to yourself. Now we're getting all the soppy stuff out of the way. We've done numbers. Hopefully you've watched my last video. If not, you might want to go back and check that out. We were doing numbers, counting, calculating. Well, I say calculating. We were doing a bit about the time on a calendar and things like that. It was really cool. So we are on to the next chapter, getting on numbers, times, and well, yeah, we've done that. It's about speaking Japanese at home. So hopefully this this subject is going to be quite interesting to you. I'm certainly going to try to test out with my housemate. I'm sure he's going to love when I try to talk Japanese to him. But I mean, if you've got family, brothers, sisters, parents, whatever it may be, this is an opportunity for you to test out some of these words. Sorry for my hair as well. I just had a shower and my hair is just everywhere. Still a solid 10 out of 10. Beautiful man. All that. Anyway, so speaking Japanese at home. This is what we came here for. We're gonna move on. We're gonna just crack on with it. So there is no better place than your uchi, which is your home. So uchi is your home. What do you have in your uchi? What do you eat at uchi? What do you do at uchi? This chapter helps you answer these questions in Japanese. Taking a tour of your home. Whether you live in a house, iyo, or an apartment, apato, your uchi probably has these rooms and structures. A genkan, entryway. Genkan, entryway. Kitchen, or daidokoro, which is a kitchen. Both of those are. Diningu, a diningu, or shokudo, which is a dining room. A ribingu, or an ima, which is a living room. Shinshitsu, bedroom. My shinshitsu. I think we covered that in one of the previous episodes. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Shosai, office. Basarumu, or furoba, bathroom. I think it'd be easier to call that furoba. So yeah, I mean, if my pronunciation is the best that I feel like it is. So if you feel like it's supposed to be said a different way, you can pop that in the comments if you want to. I do read the comments. I do love to read the comment section. I'm getting a couple of comments here and there, and it makes me happy to read the comments. I'm happy about that. And if you feel like I need to say this a specific way, or I need to pronounce something a little bit better, and if you're actually a fluent Japanese speaker yourself, tell me, please tell me, because then I can improve. I can learn it and progress, and that make me a better person, make you a better person for doing something good as well, you know, helping someone. And plus Detective Bamboo, that will give you the seal of approval. And you always want a seal of approval with Detective Bamboo, always. Then you've got Santa Kuba, laundry room. Yuka, which is a floor. Tenjo, which is a ceiling. Kabe, a wall. Kurozeto, Western style closet. Mado, a window. Oshiere, a closet for futon and other items. Oh, what's one of them? Sorry, my camera cut out there just as I said Oshire. Which is an inbuilt closet, like a very what you keep your futon and whatnot, which is quite cool. So when you enter Japanese homes, make sure you take off your kutsu, your shoes, after you're in the genkan, which is the entryway. Now, in Japanese houses, the genkan has 2 levels. The area you step in first is the lower level or the ground level, and it's made of concrete, tile, or stone. You're allowed to step into this lower area while wearing your shoes. The second upper level is a part of the house, and you're not allowed to step up to it with your shoes on. Take off your shoes on the lower level and then immediately step up to the upper level, where you'll typically be asked to wear soripa, slippers. You can wear slippers anywhere inside the house except in rooms with tatami, which is a straw mat. So when you go to a toilet room, another pair of slippers are waiting for you. Change into those slippers for your time in that room and then back into your other slippers to return to the rest of the house. In other words, don't come back to the living room with your toilet slippers on. I love the etiquette here. I love the cleanliness there. The routine of it all. I think it's wonderful. The kitchen must be most heavily used is the most heavily used room in any house, unless you're really big on takeout. No. Gym life don't let me do that. Here are the Japanese terms for some of the major appliances and fixtures in your kitchen. Denshi renji, which is a microwave oven. Freezer, it's a freezer. Isu, a chair. Konro, stove. Cabinet. Oven, Reizoko, refrigerator. Shokai araiki, a dishwasher. Shinku, a sink. Teiberu, a table. So a lot of these do really sound very English. So I can kind of get. So if I was to look at, say, my dining room table, it'd be a teiberu. You know, I get it. I'm glad that makes it a little bit easier. Not many Japanese have a big oven or dishwasher in their kitchens, so when in Japan, be prepared to bake smaller cakes and do your dishes by hand. What do you have in your kitchen drawers and cabinets? If you're like most people, you probably have various implements and gadgets. Boru, a mixing bowl. Fudo processor, a food processor. Fry pan. Hocho, chef's knife. Hoi pa, whisk. Keiryu capo, measuring cup. Keiryo supun, measuring spoon. Kohimeka, coffee maker. Manaita, a cutting board. Mikisa, a blender. Nabe, a pot. Totsuta, toaster. Zaro, a colander. The dining room. Most houses have a dining room table in the kitchen, but you certainly need these items whenever you eat. Forku, which is a fork. Koppu, glass or a cup. Naifu, table knife. Napukin, napkin. Sara, a plate. Supuchara, spatula. Supun, a spoon. Teberkuroso, a tablecloth. Utsuwa, a bowl. Okay. Hopefully a lot of these are resonating with yourselves, and you're kind of picking up a lot of the English here. It does sound very English. a lot of these appliances. Dining in Japanese homes can be quite different from when you're probably used to. For one, Japanese often eat meals in a Japanese-style room, sitting on the floor at a low table and using hashi, which are chopsticks, chawan, a Japanese rice bowl, and owan, a Japanese lacquered soup bowl. Additionally, the Japanese table often features shoyu, which is soy sauce. Rate that, especially with sushi. Soy sauce and sushi is the one. Wasabi on sushi, again, is just incredible. Whether your living room is a formal entertaining space or just where the family hangs out, it probably has many of the following items. Amucheya, armchair. Denki sutando, desk lamp. I'm looking at these words and thinking that's quite complicated to say, and then when I actually think about it in my head, it resonates thinking, oh wait, yeah, no, armchair, which actually sounds like an armchair. And we don't have ramen today, we've got Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, because we are gym lads and we need to be gym lad things. Oh. Plus my nightlife has been quite extravagant recently. I hope everyone else is having fun now. We're no longer in lockdown. I've been doing a few fun things, going out and just having fun with friends. E is a painting. Aircon, air conditioner. Endo teberu, end table. Denwa, a phone. Hita, space heater. Hondana, bookshelf or bookcase. Kohi teberu, coffee table. Sofa, terabi, TV. The bedroom. Worn out from all your Japanese studying, before you hit the sack for a nap, look at some common bedroom furnishings. Bedo, bed. Futon, a futon. Curtain, curtains. Makura, pillow. Mezumashi doke, an alarm clock. Mofu, a blanket. Naito sutando, a nightstand. Shitsu, sheet. Tansu, chest of drawers. Japanese sleep on beds or on futon, depending on their preferences and how big the room is. Beds take up more permanent space. Check out the nearby sidebar futon, not just for college students, for more on the futon sleeping option. So the bathroom. Most bathrooms typically contain the following items: basotoru, bath towel. Burashi, brush. Doraya, hairdryer. Habarashi, toothbrush. Hamigakiko, toothpaste. Kagami, mirror. Shower, shower. Seken, soap. Toilet paper, toilet tissue. A futon, not just for college students. A futon has become a trendy piece of furniture in the West. I was keen to get a futon at one point. They just look super comfy. Like most cultural imports, however, the real thing is quite a bit different. For starters, the Japanese word futon isn't pronounced futan as you may be accustomed to, but rather futon. Wait, I think I've been saying it right anyway. And an o sound in the second syllable. A Western futon is just the mattress you sleep on. The comforter or blankets you use to keep warm are separate items. In Japan, however, both the mattress and covering make up a futon. Both mattress and covering make up. Make up a futon. At night, you lay out your futon on the floor, and in the morning, you fold it up and put it in the oshire, closet for your futon. The same room can serve as a bedroom at night and as a living room during the day. Quite convenient in a country where space is at a premium. If sleeping on the floor seems a little awkward, rest assured that a Japanese futon is actually quite comfortable and gives you a good night's rest. On top of that, sleeping on a futon is good for your back because a futon contains no spring and your back has to be straight. I wouldn't mind it. I'm really quite keen that when I go to Japan, I am 100% going to try the authentic futon. Why not? Everyone should really. If you're into Japan, then you really want to try it. Like Tommy, if you really want to check out a futon as well, why not? Excuse me. Diet Pepsi. So carbonated. In most Japanese houses, the furoba, bathing room, and toire, the toilet room, are separate rooms. In cities where the space is limited, some apartments have a yonito basu, A unit bath, a compact combination of a bathtub, a sink, a toilet, and the surrounding wall and floor. It's pre-assembled at a factory before installation and looks like a sheet of molded plastic. The Unito Basu is extremely space-saving and economical, but still has everything you expect to find in a bathroom. That's quite a combination. I didn't know that was a thing. A bathtub, a sink, and a toilet. Wow. Japanese love to use English in general, so they also use the term basarumu to mean bathroom. Most basarumu in Japan still only have bathing areas, but the term is relatively new and a bit vague. By contrast, the term furoba means strictly to a bathing room. The Japanese often hang out their wash clothes in their backyards or on their balconies. It saves energy and kills germs. If airing your clean laundry isn't your style, you can throw it in a dryer iron and explain the whole thing in Japanese with the following words. Alron is an iron. Oh, iron. I saw that as an L. Irondai, ironing board. Yo hakuzai, there's a bleach. Yo hakuzai, bleach. Hanga, clothes and hanger. Junanzai, fabric softener. Kansoki, dryer. Sensakuki, washing machine. Senzai, detergent. The storage room. If you're lucky, your home has a spacious shako, a garage. Yune orai beya, an attic, or a chika shitsu, a basement, where you can store all kinds of things such as the following: dogu bako, toolbox. Ensho kodo is an extension cord. Hanma, a hammer. Hiroyo is a fertilizer. Hosu, garden hose. Kugi, nail. Jitensha, bicycle. Makijaku is a tape measure. Neji, a screw. Nokogiri, a saw. Renshi, a wrench. Shiba kariki, a lawnmower. Sukoiru Dairaiba, a screwdriver. Oh, Sokorio Daiba, Doraiba. Most Japanese, especially in the city, are a bit more storage challenged than you may be used to. They just have a small space near the foyer, a part of their closet, an area under the kaidan, a staircase, or a space in the back of the house to stash their extra stuff in. If you aren't so sure about something, but you think maybe or possibly, say it with kamoshiremasen, kamoshiremasen. Add it to the end of a verb or an adjective in the plain informal text, but just drop da that appears in the plain present affirmative form of the linking verb desu or na type adjective. So, kugi wa dogu bako no naka ni aru kamoshiremasen. Nails may be in the toolbox. Kugi wa dogu bako no naki ni aru kamoshiremasen. Mikasa wa amari suka wa nai kamoshiremasen. We may not use the blender very often. Mikisa wa amari suka wa nai kamoshiremasen. Konoshitsu wa oki kamoshiremasen. The sheet may be too big. Anoheya wa shizuka kamoshiremasen. That room may be quiet. Some of these big words, they get a little tricky. Marge is looking for an apartment that has just entered the second one with a realtor. So I'm going to do a little one-to-one here. So, we have Koko ga ribingu asoko ga kitchen koko ga foroba desu. Ii desu ne. So, realtor was saying, this is the living room, the kitchen is over there, here's the bathroom. And Marge was like, that's good. Realtor, kore ga korozeto desu. This is the closet. Marge, kono korozeto wa chotto chisai kamoshiremasen. The closet may be a bit small. Realtor, demo, oshire mo arimasu yo. There's an oshire closet too. So, important words are koko, here, asoko, over there, choto, a bit, chisai, small, mo, also, aru, to exist. Home is where the food is. Nothing is tastier than the dishes your mum makes at home. Well, that's speculation. That's one of the reasons there's no place like home. While you're stuffing yourself with homemade goodies, check out some terminology for various eating times. Asagohan, or choshoku, is breakfast. Hirugohan, or chushoko. Why is chushoko? I'm assuming chushoko is meal. Hirugohan is lunch. Bangohan, supper. Oyatsu, a snack. Yashoku, a midnight snack. The following sections can be talk about eating. Just don't practice with your mouth full. Smart. Cooking. The general verb to cook in Japanese is ryori suru. In fact, ryori is a noun that means cooking, and suru is the verb that means to do. You know that cooking involves a variety of actions. The following verbs will help you enjoy cooking at home. Ageru, to deep fry. Itemaru, to stir fry. Muso, to steam. Niru, to stew. Yaku, to bake. Yuderu, to boil. Using two verbs at the table. What do you do at the table? You taberu, to eat, and nomu, to drink, of course. Actually, taberu is the first verb which I teach my Japanese class. It's a root verb, and here's the conjugation. Okay. So, taberu, tabenai, tabemasu, tabete. We covered this in the earlier sections as well. So, I've got, this is my 5th video now, so yeah, I mean, if you wanted to check out some of the other previous ones, it doesn't really matter if there's a specific section. Like, this is for household stuff, but I mean, I've done one on numbers, I've done one on greetings, so, it's a study session. It's more about me learning and just having people participate, but I do have the people enjoy my voice, my accent, and just learning Japanese, picking up a few words here and there. Nothing quite like learning, and hopefully my voice is somewhat soothing. I don't want it to be horrible and high-pitched, and I don't know. Or if you just enjoy looking at me as I read, I don't know, I've got blonde hair and blue eyes, what do you want? Blonde hair, blue-eyed Englishman, that's what it is. Okay, cool. So, whatever you eat or drink is marked by the particle. Oh, this part, yeah. Okay, so pizza o tabemashita, I ate pizza. Cola o nomimashita, I drank cola. Consider proper table manners. What qualifies as proper table manners depends on the culture and customs of your hosts. Japanese drink soup directly from an owan, without using a spoon, and that's polite. Japanese slurp ramen noodles in soup, and that's polite too. When you start eating, always say itadakimasu. It's a very humble word for receive, but in this context, that's really no good translation. Just remember that it's a set phrase used to express humble gratitude to those who made the meal that you're about to receive possible. So yeah, it's polite to say that you're about to enjoy the meal you're looking forward to, Even young kids say that in Japan. If they forget, their mums scold them. So never forget to say itadakimasu before, and when you're done with your meal, say gochiro-sama, gochiso-sama. It's another word of gratitude that has no English equivalent, but you never want to leave the table without saying it. Gochiso-sama. I'm pretty sure people put deshita at the end as well, just as a polite thank you for the meal. Enjoying foods of all kinds. How often do you eat at home? If you eat at home 3 times per week, you can save a lot of money and stay healthier. I need to change my way I live my life. The following sections introduce a variety of foods that you can enjoy at home. Eating breakfast in 2 cultures. A Japanese breakfast can be downright exquisite, and if you have the eyes and palate to see it that way. Following are some foods that you can expect to find in a traditional Japanese breakfast. Gohan, cooked rice. Horensu no ohitashi, boiled spinach seasoned with soy sauce. Miso shiru, soybean paste soup. Nama tamago, raw egg. Natto, fermented soybeans. Nori, seaweed. Nori is amazing. Subarashi nori. Subarashi. Tsukemono, pickled vegetables. Yakizakana is grilled boiled fish. In a Western style breakfast is more your speed, you can enjoy the following items, at least until you're feeling more adventurous. Butter, bacon, hamu, ham, jamu, jam, kuruwasan, croissant, kocha, black tea, medamayaki, fried egg, gyunyu, milk, orange juicy, orange juice, shiriaru, cereal, sukuranpuru egu, scrambled eggs, sausage, toseta, toast, munching your lunch. In Japan, in munching your lunch, what an absolutely fantastic little phrase. In Japan, noodles are always popular lunchtime meals. The thick white noodles that you may have seen in soups are udon, and buckwheat noodles are soba. And don't forget ramen noodles, which are the Japanese adopted from China. Rice dishes in big bowls are also very popular for lunch. These meals are called donburi, big bowl, and feature a bowl of rice with different toppings. If you cooked chicken and egg over the rice, it's called ayaku donburi. Ayaku literally means parent-child. It describes the chicken and the egg. Here are some lunch options you may be more familiar with. Chizu, cheese, hamburger, pizza, sandoichi, sandwich, salad, spaghetti, soup. You can use these items to give you sandoichi a little kick. Ketchup, masotado, mustard, mayonnaise, pikurusu, pickle. Savoring dinner dishes. Japanese eat all kinds of ethnic foods, but here are some of the popular homemade dinner dishes. Keirarasu, curry sauce served over cooked rice. Nice. Keiraraisu. Mabodofu, bean curd cooked with ground beef and chili peppers. Actually sounds alright. Nikujaga, meat, potatoes, onion stewed in sweetened soy sauce. I hope you've eaten before listening to this if you're watching, because I feel like this is going to make some people hungry. I can just see it happening. Sashimi, sliced raw fish. Suteki, steak. Tempura is seafood, vegetables, and mushrooms with batter and deep fried. Tonkatsu, breaded deep fried pork cutlets served with shredded cabbage. Sampling party foods. For a friendly and easy home party, Japanese often serve dishes that they cook right at the table, using a portable stove or electric hot plate. Instead of being stuck in the kitchen and missing the fun, the hosts can cook, eat, and chat with their friends at the same time. Common Japanese party offerings include the following. Shabu shabu, I love that. Beef and vegetables cooked in a pot of boiling broth. I've had that, that's amazing. Sukiyaki, beef and vegetables cooked in warishita, which is a mixture of soy sauce, sugar, and liquor. Yosanabe, Japanese casserole of vegetables, fish, or meat. Yakiniku, Korean-style barbecue. Talking about food you like and dislike. When you talk about your preferences in English, use your verbs such as to like, to love, and to hate. In Japanese, though, you use adjectives to express your likes and dislikes. For example, suki, to like, is an adjective. If you want to say you like pizza, you say watashi wa pizza ga suki desu. I like pizza. The translation becomes misleading here, so watch out. The item you like, pizza in this case, is marked by the subject marking particle ga. You can't use the direct object marking particle o because you use the word use o with a verb only. You know suki, and you also have to know kirai, to hate. To say that you like or hate something a lot, add dai, which means big, before suki or kirai, as in daisuki, to like a lot, and daikirai, to hate a lot. Daikirai, to hate a lot. Now you have 4 adjectives that you can use to express your likes and dislikes. You picky eater. You check out some examples of these adjectives in action. Watashi wa sakana ga suki desu. I like fish. Imoto wa chizu keiki ga daisuki desu. My little sister loves cheesecake a lot. Imoto wa yasai ga kirai desu. My little sister hates vegetables. Don't neglect your vegetables. Watashi wa natto ga daikirai desu. I hate fermented soybeans a lot. Engaging in common household activities. Your house is the nicest place to be, but keeping your house just the way you like it requires a lot of responsibilities. The next sections give you the Japanese words and phrases you need to keep for keeping your home clean and safe. Keeping your home clean. Keeping your home clean can make a life a lot more comfortable. You may use these phrases as you do your weekly or yearly soji, which is your cleaning. Heya o soji suru, to clean the room. Heya o katazukeru, to tidy up the room. Hokori o toru, to dust. Mado o fuku, to clean the windows. Sojiki o kakeru, to vacuum. Yuka o fuku, to mop the floor. Performing a safety check. You don't want to have a kaji, a fire, while you're sleeping, or having a dorobo, a thief, break into your home when you're on vacation. Go over the following checklist when you go out or go to bed. Dambo o kiru, to shut off the heat. Dengen o kiru, to shut off the power supply. Doa no kagi o kakeru, to lock the door. Denki o kesu, to turn the lights off. Denki o kesu. Gas no motosen o shimeru, to close the main gas valve. Mado o shimeru, to close the window. Talking about what you do regularly. Different people have different daily habits. Do you always jog in the morning? Drink beer with dinner? Watch YouTube? Check emails? Or all of the above? Well, if you're here with me, you're watching YouTube. But if you do have traditions or hobbies or routines, as I say, pop them in the comments. I will reply. I do read the comments, and as I say, I'm really grateful when people comment. If you get this far into my video, of course. I mean, we are like half an hour in, so. But thank you if you are this far. Thank you. Cool. So, to express that you do something regularly, such as run, play tennis, go to work, brush your teeth, and so on, you can use the verb that expresses the activity and the verb iru, to exist, in that order. Make sure to conjugate the verb that expresses the action in the te form. You can leave the verb iru as it is, or use the polite form imasu. For example, you can combine the verbs hashiru, to run, and iru, to get hashiteru, hashite iru, or hashite imasu. Both phrases mean that someone runs regularly. It's sort of a saying, I run and exist every day. And without bragging, I did 3.6 miles in just over half an hour yesterday, and I was super happy. Urashi. Cool. So, just to be careful, hashite iru also has an ongoing action connotation that translates to I'm in the middle of running. The context helps determine which meaning is intended. If you say mainichi, every day, before saying hashite imasu, it obviously means a habitual activity. I run every day. If you say ima, now, instead, the sentence means I'm in the middle of running, which is a progressive action. The following sentences use the te form plus iru and express habitual actions. Otou-san wa itsumo nete iru yo. My dad is always sleeping. Ken wa mainichi pizza o tabete imasu. Ken eats pizza every day. The alternative to using the te form plus iru combination is to use the simple present tense. Maisa shinbun o yomimasu. I read the newspaper every day. Shumatsu wa soji o shimasu. I cleaned the house every weekend. So now we've got a little conversation between David and Michiko. So David, Michiko-san wa maiasa nanji ni okimasu ka? Michiko, what time did you wake up every morning? 6. Rokuji ni okimasu. I woke up at 6. Hai desu ne. It's very early, isn't it? Yeah. Maiasa 1 jikan hashite imasu. I run for 1 hour every morning. Sugoi. That's great. Words to know. Okiru, to wake up. Maiasa, every morning. Hayai. Yeah, hayai is early. Hashiru is to run. Sugoi is great. Fondue, Japanese style. Japanese often serve a sort of fondue called shabu shabu. A big pot of kelp broth placed on a portable stove on the dining table. You pick up a slice of beef with chopsticks, immerse it on a boiling broth and swish it around for several seconds. You eat it right away with a dip of your choice, such as sesame paste, dip or soy sauce, and lime dip. Other ingredients include Chinese cabbage, garland, chrysanthemum, leaves, mushrooms, soybean curds, and gelatin noodles. Some people add thick white noodles called udon, leeks, and other ingredients. Japanese beef is very expensive, but also very tender and delicious. To produce this quality beef, farmers feed the cows beer and massage them with big brushes. Japanese cows are living the life. So the next time you get a well-groomed cow with beer on its breath, you'll know that it's recently been to Japan. Fun and games, reading using kitchen, so we've just finished chapter 6, and I'm going to leave it here. So that means that this video is going to be a bit shorter. Sorry if I've absolutely blistered through. I'm just really enjoying it. As I say, yeah, I mean, I've recently smashed college and really improved my English grades. I've always been able to do it. I just now have the time to do it. So hopefully, let's say, like I mentioned at the start of this video, if you've smashed your exams, your studies recently, well done. Phenomenal job. And if you're working towards a goal at the minute, if there's a job you're trying to get, or if there's just something you're trying to do, then great, good for you. Just find something, focus on it, and just go for it. I've really enjoyed this this video. We've gone through general household rooms and appliances. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you're leaving this on as you sleep at night, like that scientific study that suggests that if you leave this on at night, you're going to pick up and learn from the video or the sound, then hopefully you're going to not pick up my English accent, unless of course you like my English accent, in which case fair enough. You're going to pick up a few Japanese words. Fingers crossed. I've really enjoyed it, and as I say, if you want to leave a comment, feel free to. I do read them. I make these videos every couple of days. I'm going to be adding more content from me, and yeah, please subscribe, like the video. I do try. As a little side note, I went to a Thai festival. We've got a couple of minutes. I'm just going to rant a little bit if that's okay. I recently went to a festival, a Thailand festival here in Norwich, in a really big park. I took a lot of pictures. It's on my Instagram account. If you haven't seen my Instagram account, go check it out. I put loads of pictures up recently. There's absolutely tons of pictures. That was great, absolutely fantastic environment. It was Muay Thai kickboxing. If I did Muay Thai kickboxing for a good 1.5 years, along with normal kickboxing and combat fitness. Absolutely fantastic. It's so much fun. There was amazing food. There was Buddhist monks. I got blessed by a Buddhist monk, and this bead you see here attached to my prayer, that in itself was given me by a Buddhist monk. I got what is it they call? They got blessed by a Buddhist monk. That was really, really cool. Lovely people, and got to see a real life ladyboy. I've never been to Thailand. I can't say it has been on my on my bucket list of things to do, but it was great fun. Yeah, so you can see it's super hot in this room. We didn't see that. It's a little embarrassing. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I say, you have to excuse the hair. I just had a shower. We're gonna fall crazy, why not? Yeah, thank you for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I spent a good bit of time studying, and I thought it'd be really nice to make some videos out of it. And you can hear my voice. And if you have any questions about England, I'm always happy to help. And to say, if there's anything you want me to help out with English, I'm pretty competent. I got really good grades in it. Not to boast, but you know, it is what it is. But I'm also doing university work at the moment. I've been doing university for like a good 6 months now, so yeah, nearly finished that as well. Switched to full time doing that. It's pretty good, pretty good. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here before I rant too much on and you pick all this up in your sleep, which is not a good idea. Yeah, have a fantastic evening, sweet dreams if you're sleeping, or have a fantastic day if you're watching this before you start a day. Yeah, take care. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment if you want to. I read the comments as often as I can, which is fairly often, to be honest. And yeah, thank you for watching.